Well, hello guys and welcome to my Age of Empires channel. If you are playing Age of Empires and you still want to learn some tricks, then I have just the right series for you. The current plan for my project is that I cover every strategy and every technique and when you can do it in every detail possible about Age of Empire in my new tutorial section. And if there's anything missing you would still like to know, just post it in the comments down below. Also, I will try to sort the videos after the skill, because I want you to watch the videos that help you the most. Okay, so now let me show you my Age of Empire tutorial file. In this file I gathered all the information that came to my mind that I wanted to tell you or show you so that you can get better in the game. First of all, I want to sort every video and I'm just gonna explain how I'm gonna try to sort everything. So first of all, I'm gonna call the videos in the title, for example, good till noob, or noob till ultra noob, or just ultra noob, or pro to good, something like that. And you will see, okay, this video is rather for those kind of players. Also, I tried to guess the skill levels of the different elos. Because of the elo system, it's really hard to tell noobs from ultra noobs apart just from the elo. So you can ignore that and say ultra noob is people who just bought the games and not have a lot of multiplayer experience. You can also argue that 1500 players on voobly are a little bit more than advanced. But I thought it's really problematic because if you just created an account and joined the RMDM lobby, you're actually 1600 and then you go down from that point. So you can't really call the guys who just created an account 1600. But anyway, I think on the good and the pro, you will agree with me that it's just over 1900 on voobly is pro, and on HD there aren't a lot of pros. But before I start rambling, I'm just gonna ask you a few questions and then I'm gonna show you the whole text file I prepared until now. And if you want, you can also give me some ideas, something to add, some tricks, and of course, any site that has some Age of Empire tutorials, so I can make a big list of all Age of Empire tutorial and guide sites. And if everything works out as I'm planning it now, then we will have a big guide section here where you can look up everything that is available about Age of Empires. And I will cover everything that was not yet discussed, and everything else I will try to feature with the other guys that already did that. And guys, you can post everything you want. If you have a guide and you don't know where it's from, just post the whole guide in the comments. I don't care, I will look at everything. I will try to get all the fitting useful information and build it into an explanation of, for example, walling or economy, so that it fits right in. And maybe even use the guide to explain further what exactly you can do and what benefits you can get from it in-game. And now, because you kept watching, even though there wasn't a lot of gameplay in this video, I'm gonna show you now what information I carried together so far. Alright, so let's start off. I thought I want to make a video for the ultra noobs, and there I also could really need some of your help because I need some really stupid beginner questions. I have no idea what question an ultra noob could ask himself, because that is like far in the past for me. Next thing is economy, and there are so many build orders, and to be honest, I don't really have a clue how to make a build order, or rather I am not as good as the guys who did it thus far. So I want to show you what you can do different in a build order depending on those informations. How fast you can do what, and with that information you can always calculate in your head a bit. That is rather for the good players, but I still see a lot of potential for that one, because there's nothing like that yet. Next thing, build orders, of course. I want to still put a little things out there that wasn't yet discussed by other YouTubers, but that is still taking a lot of time because a build order is something I am not really a master of yet. So that is something that will take some time, and especially something I could use your help on. But actually I could use your help on everything. So don't be scared to post any ideas. Okay, so let's go on. The next thing is the walling 2 video, because the first walling video was already long enough actually for me, because I'm really taking my time to cut this shit and everything. So I'm gonna make a second one where I have even more in-depth tricks, and maybe I will still gather some more in the next time. Then another scouting video where I also have some tricks left. Then I want to make different strategy videos. Even though they were already uploaded by a really good player named Tato, I still want to show maybe 1 or 2 strategies more, because I guess there are some more, and Tato made really good videos because they really show how to do it best, but he's only showing the standard video, so maybe I can add something. Next is possible reactions videos. That is what you can do in a certain situation, because that is something most people have a real problem with. If they are under pressure, they start to act really bad. And that is definitely a topic I can help a lot of players, and I'm still gonna be able to do a lot of videos on. After that, I want to show you how you can play the different maps, and I also think that topic has some kind of potential, because there are a lot of interesting maps out there that no one really knows how to play, except of a few players that play them all the time. So maybe we can also cover that a little bit. After that, some little tricks on team games, because like I said in the beginning of this channel, I really want to also cover the team game aspect of Age of Empires, because in my opinion this has still a lot of potential. Like for example, team strategies and stuff like that. So I guess I just need some more friends to play with to get that going, because at this point I don't really have a lot of team game strategies I've written down yet. But anyway, let's continue on to the next one, because that is something I didn't find any tutorials or something like that on YouTube, and that is DM. Because DM is something rather few people play, but I think actually it's really fun, especially for the new players, because I think they will probably be able to learn it really fast. And then, last but not least, this is what I've been working on for the most time, and it is a complete rework of the Age of Empire hotkeys. As you can see, there is a fucking lot of hotkeys I worked on, and I tried to get every hotkey in the WASD section, so that you don't have to move your hand a lot to get to every hotkey possible. Also, I thought about some other stuff I'm gonna show you in that video, and I also don't think that I really can get everything of this in one video, so there will be enough time for you to tell me anything that you think I could do better with the hotkeys. A lot of techniques weren't even known before by any other players, because I tried every single hotkey and what you can do with it in a map I just created for that single purpose, so that you can press every hotkey to see every function of the hotkeys without having to create units or anything. And finally, I still have this little section where there are a lot of ideas that I cannot really fit into a real section yet. If you have an idea, as always, post it in the comment. And with that, I will see you in the next video, I hope. And maybe you can tell me what you learned from my tutorials. That would also be awesome. So I'm really looking forward to your feedback. And with that, goodbye guys.